The secret, we never wanted revealed as women is that as women, we have a switch, like a light switch with sex, and it is either off or it is on. And we all know we have this switch and that we have the capacity and the choice to turn it on and off when we want to. And as women, when we were single, we had the switch on for bad boys and we had the switch off for good men until we were ready to settle down and get married and start a family. And so good men can know if you struggled to get women when you were younger and before you were married, or if you're watching and you're single, this will shed some light for you too. If you didn't have a lot of women until you met your wife, it's because she had her switched off. And then when she was ready to settle down, she turned it on and she used the on switch with sex to trap you to get what she wanted, which was to get married. And so when we're ready to get married, our biological clock is ticking. We get a good man and we enjoy sex. We want to have plenty of sex. And then we get what we want. We get married and the sex stops.
And that's mostly at the mark of 3 years or 4 years, and that's the reason why the divorces are higher. The only guys that they can't switch it or turn it off are the Ray Rays and the Pookies. That's the reason why they always have a way with them.
I've cheated plenty of times in my life, by the way, but I'm a reformed cheater. I would never do
But
that.
we all know that she's going back to the streets. I'm just saying, once the street calls, they always go back. It's a theme.
I have a question. How come when men take the same liberties as women, when it comes to them choosing their mental health and their peace of mind, and he decides that this woman that he's in a relationship with, that he has children with, is causing more harm than help to the relationship, and he chooses to leave, now he's deemed as being wrong because he's created yet another single family household? But when a woman gets tired and a woman gets fed up and she starts to know her worth, and she believes that this man is now causing more harm than help to the relationship, and it's no longer beneficial to her, when she leave, how come she's not deemed to be the reason why she has created a single family household? See, it's cool when a woman does it. Black Lives Matter. But when a man puts his mental health and his peace of mind in the forefront, you're dead wrong, because you're doing nothing but creating another single family household. Is this shit not a revolving door? I'm just confused. I'm just trying to figure out how come certain liberties only apply when a woman does it, but when a man take those same liberties, it's swept up under the rug. I forgot. That's because men are deemed to be providers. I forgot. And women are nurturers. Well, if you nurture that, why would you allow your child to be brought up in a single family household? And I'm not saying stay, but I'm just curious. Call me back.
You know what she said there, and it just shows how self-centered and selfish people can be. And if a man was to do half of the things that they do, you'll be crucified. To say, I don't need to tell you. You've seen the guys that have done it before, where uh, they file for divorce. They leave that woman and the children for another woman. You know.
Women be like, I got $20 left. Whole time be having $7,259.02.
Just they will tell you it's savings. It's not money to be spent. Oh, but do the same, have the same amount of money, or you show them, oh, these are my savings, I can't touch them. Ooh. Story for another day.
Come look, here's a guy who's gonna have a girlfriend this year.
Oh my
God! Congratulations! Proud of you. Come.
I will never understand how men and women can actively date other people and still be in love with their exes. It hurts my soul to know that there's people who do this, because there's people out here who will literally look at you like they're your whole world while you're out here thinking of your ex. And that's so messed up to do to somebody. Like, do people have feelings? We have hearts, we have emotions. You know what I mean? And then I think it's so sad that you would let this get this far to the point where you're going to get engaged, but you're still in love with your ex, or you still think about your ex. Isn't that mind-blowing or messed up to you? Poor guy. He doesn't even know what he's getting himself into. And then to post this is even crazier. I don't know, y'all. I think it's really sad to see how a lot of people in this generation would much rather bounce from person to person than to be by themselves and heal. You guys are just damaging more people just like you're damaged, and that's sad. Grow up.
Oh, she's still in love with the ex-boyfriend. She met the other guy because the other guy maybe is presenting more better life. He's offering a better life, a better future, and she wants to get married. So she's started seeing another guy, and she gets engaged, but she still thinks about the other guy that she'll never forget, and she'll probably cheat on the current guy with the ex. If the ex is the kind of guy that comes back to say, "Oh, baby, give me some of that," I'm just saying it.
I'm sorry, but I will never trust a man again that has a girl best friend. I don't have guy friends because guys are meant to kiss. They're not meant to be friends. What are we going to do together? Shop? No. No. Like, have you ever watched the movie When Harry Met Sally? Doesn't work.
I'm probably going to get canceled for this, but I don't care. I'm going to tell you guys why I genuinely think body count does matter. Now, I know everyone likes to pretend that it doesn't, and I don't understand why, because me personally, if I know my body count is, can't even count it, then yeah, I'm not going to care what someone else's is, because that's me being a hypocrite. But if my view on intimacy is that it's something I only like to share with someone that I'm in love with, and you don't have the same views, and you just do that with everybody, then how is it going to feel special for me when it happens with us? Not to mention, I live in a small state. If your body count's in like the double digits, automatically half the people I know are going to be able to say that they've gone with you. Me personally, I don't want a man that everyone can say they've gotten with. It's just like, because I know that not many people can say that about me. So why would I want someone that everyone can say that about? Now here's the most important factor as to why I personally care about body count. STDs. Because these men do not be getting checked regularly like they should. I know that for a fact. Maybe some people, but definitely not everybody. And if you have slept with a large amount of people, then you have a large chance of having something. And that's a large chance that I personally...
That applies to women too, not just men, even women.
am not willing to take. If I know there's 30 different possibilities that you could have something and give it to me, then I'm good off that. Because what I feel like people forget is that guys carry germs that will give you a yeast infection or BV while being unaffected by those germs themselves. So they don't even realize what they have going on until you are the one suffering. So with all that being said, I honestly think body count is important, because if I value myself, I want you to value yourself. And if I know I'm clean, I want to know that you know you're clean too. And that's just what it comes down to for me. Now, obviously, if you had your past and you were wild and out, you did a lot, but you're changed and your views on that has changed, that's a different story, especially if you're tested and you know you're good. But if not, then personally, I would just leave you for someone that doesn't care about body count, because that's not me. And that's just how it is. So I just had to speak that, because I just don't like how people are making it seem like caring is such a bad thing, when for me, I care because I care about my health. And I care about being valued and having the same values as the person I want to be with.
I think the only time body count doesn't matter is for somebody that's in the streets. You just wanna, some time, some good times. You're not gonna mind, like, oh, she's better with the busy. But like, if you want to marry somebody, of course you have to, like, you don't want somebody that's been with everybody.